I went to Ross today. I found like that big. It's like one of the mega figs, the Spawn mega figs. It's like the Overkill guy.
Okay,
He's like the yellow,
like turquoise,
green cyborg guy.
Nice.
Yeah, it was $8.
Big Bad actually. Their deal of the days. They had a couple of roots from the Borg build figure, like the teenage group, $7, $7.50
For the Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
I think I still need Kraglin. Was Kraglin there?
No, Kraglin wasn't there.
Oh wait, no, I have Kraglin because I talked about his inverted butt. Never mind.
No, yeah, you should check out their deals of the day. Sometimes they're really good.
I do check them out every now and then, and like I check them out now, especially just because like right now I have a pile of loot, and like I think it's like 90 days right before you have to ship. So I'm like looking for any opportunity.
Buy.
I'm probably not gonna buy anything for. I don't really buy anything only like during because it was like Christmas time.
Well, yeah, it's a good idea because then all that you get all your pile loot for $4.
Exactly. So like from Christmas to March 24th, whatever, right? I got like 24 days to find something good.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. We're talking toys every Saturday. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching our show. We love talking about toys, and so we're going to talk about toys. If you're here with us, great. Catch us, whenever you catch us, of course. But let's go ahead and jump into the news this week. A lot of fun stuff. First up, ZoloCon was this weekend. And one thing that I do want to talk about, which I'm kind of starting to get a little more into, is that Spiro Toys was down there and they announced some new Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. And they displayed these two new figures here, which honestly, I'm digging, dude. I love that little like fox looking guy with the pants and the vest and the cyborg arm.
Can you dig it?
Yeah, they're just doing such cool things, and I love. I just feel like we just owe such a big, I feel like, debt to the Four Horsemen Studios for just paving the way, and like now we're seeing so many toy companies just killing it. Like this level of quality, like of paint, sculpt, articulation. I feel like there wouldn't have been that vote of confidence because it's a lot of money to put up the big risk, right? That Jason took when he made this line. But like seeing the success of Four Horsemen Studios prove like we can do it. There's a market for it. And now we're getting brand new sculpts, right? Crazy new sculpts, new animals, man.
And this is more like for me, like where it's going more into like the sci-fi esque with that other one that they announced previously.
The Void.
Now we're getting these two figures. We're getting like a fox and a little like bulldog guy, like I dig this. I don't know. I like this a lot. Yeah,
and I just like to see like different size bodies, right? Because this is kind of the mid-tier body. Because the fox is kind of but even then the fox is actually like those like capri pants.
Right.
That's straight new. Yeah, everything.
That's new. Yeah.
Only the one arm is like reused probably in the chest. That's it.
All right, but they also got some other Animal Warriors as well from just like normal non-sci-fi, kind of more of the primitive stuff there. But cool to get more animals. You're getting a rabbit here.
Well, it's still all part of like the same story, right? They do look different, but it's just like bounty hunters kind of types of thing.
And then some more bigger guys, like a reptilian looking dude, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, and I just love the color schemes. Like the color schemes, I feel like this guy knows his color theory and everything's really working well.
Yeah, that rabbit, especially with like that white with that like that pale green.
Green, yeah. It's like it's almost like what I would like if I were to do a rabbit character. Like these are the characters the colors that I would choose. It's like straight out of like what I would pick too.
Right. And let's get to the star here. I think maybe the standout of the reveals that they had there, but they're gonna do a chameleon guy, and this guy looks so cool.
Yeah, I mean they have the lizard like buck, so why not, right? Do as many snake, chameleon, lizards, anything.
Blooded animals.
Yeah, like an iguana would be next. I would love to see an iguana. That'd be really cool. Next.
Monitor. Yeah, no, I really like the chameleon. Like chameleons are one of my favorite reptiles, and to get like an action figure of a chameleon guy or like a humanoid.
Yeah, with that articulated jaw too. And if you look inside the mouth, you can see a port. So I'm almost positive that you can. He's going to include a tongue piece. Yeah.
Yeah, a big old sticky tongue.
That's why the mine's articulated. Yeah.
That's cool though. Yeah, man, really cool reveals from toys there over at Zolo. Excited to see what else they come out. They announced their Kickstarter. I'm not sure if it's live yet for the next waves, but we'll see.
Yeah, I bet they'll probably just solicit it through their website. That's what they've been doing now. I don't know if they'll do Kickstarter again.
All right, let's jump over to NECA. Next, it's got a Donatello's Laboratory playset. This is a NECA store exclusive, and it's just kind of keep building out the playset, right? We got like the big old teleporter thing. And I don't know. I think it's cool that the comic fans, or the cartoon fans, are getting more and more dials.
Yeah, it's like the right place to go because if you want to continue the line, I feel like they kind of hit majority of the big hitters, right?
Correct.
And so this is a way to keep the line going.
Radical.
Get those dial sets out, get the labs, the sewers. Yeah, this is cool. NECA store exclusive if you're looking for that. All right, they also announced a Ultimate Evil Rex 1. This is just a big old chunky robot looking guy. And at first I thought it was like some type of like statue, but as I saw more of the pictures, it is articulated, it is part of the comic or the cartoon line, and he's big, dude. He's a big guy.
Yeah, looks awesome, and especially the freaking breastplates that can open up hatches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, so that's your standard shredder there. Look how much taller.
Ooh, big boy.
It's a big boy. It's a big boy, like Krang level, you know?
Yeah. Even got like the Krang eyes. I feel like it's like a Krang.
It does have the Krang robot,
Yeah.
The android body. All right, but yeah, just big old hulking guy. Get another baddie for your show. Yeah, big boy.
Yep, and it's an army builder, so you can buy as many as you want.
All right, let's head over to McFarlane Toys. We were talking last time about Todd doing a figure of himself, and we got a little bit like a silhouette version of it, but we finally did get the full reveal. But before that, The Walking Dead and McFarlane are teaming up. They announced that they have now the license for The Walking Dead. We'll see what McFarlane does with that. Previously, when he's gotten licensed, he's kind of done statues, which I'm kind of like, whatever, it's great. Not for me. I would like some figures. Because didn't he used to have this line?
He used to have this license, and he has done figures. He's done statues, but also highly articulated figures. It was just early in the McFarlane days where McFarlane was more doing 4-inch figures. So this was like right on the precipice of when he had the Halo license and was doing the Halo figures, and then he got the Walking Dead license, and he did highly articulated 4-inch figures. They were good, and then after that, then he started to do the statues, and it's just kind of like a progression of like Todd, right? He was in the 4-inch game. He's like, nah, we got to do the statues, and then now it's just so for sure these are going to be 7-inch articulated action figures. I bet. At least I hope.
That's what I hope too. But here is that Todd reveal of the Todd figure. The Todd father doing a figure of himself with a 2-pack of. Now, what he said, it's his original like middle school, high school drawing of Spawn in action figure.
That's a really cool concept. I love that.
I think it's cool. It was a 2-pack, $50. It is currently sold out on Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store. But from what I was able to look up, Amazon, GameStop, and the McFarlane Toy Store still have it up for pre-order. But Amazon, I know sometimes will drop orders. GameStop, I don't know either. Sometimes they aren't able to fulfill things. But I don't know. That's currently what I was able to look up. Those are the places you can currently still pre-order from if you're going to.
And I feel like it is a cool 2-pack. Like, you know, usually sometimes they like sucker you in. Like there's like a heavy hitter and then something that maybe you might not want. But I feel like with that added story and with that added background, it almost adds to the Todd McFarlane figure. So I think a really cool concept of this figure and a great likeness. I mean, I wonder, like the sculptors will probably sweat and sculpting that, right? You know, you gotta get it approved by Todd. You gotta make sure it looks like him.
Right, yeah, you gotta make sure he's the owner of the company, right? But yeah, he comes with a sketch pad of the original drawing that he did in his primary school days, and it comes with a card as well. It also comes with feet. I'm not sure, like, if Todd is always barefoot or if that's like a thing for him.
Yeah, that's exactly why. So like the toy designers were saying that he's just always barefoot around the office.
Oh, okay.
And so like whenever he's around the office, he's just toes out. And so they included, as Todd accurate as possible,
Right.
They added a pair of bare feet because you know he does whatever he wants. He's the king, CEO, everything. You know.
Now there is an exclusive version of this out there with Todd's signature on it. So we'll see if you get those or you don't. There is an exclusive to it. But I think overall, I think a great pack. I love the accessories, the microphone, the badge, the drawing, and to get like the OG Spawn in the figures.
Because you always see him at conventions, doing his thing. So yeah,
Right.
Great accessories.
He's always on his channels talking. So cool. All right. But that will go ahead and do it for McFarlane. I think a slower week, but pretty good stuff here. Let's jump over to Diamond Select. Quick, two little things here. They announced their next wave in the Nightmare Before Christmas figures here. We're getting the Easter Bunny, we're getting Santa Claus, and a nightgown Jack Skellington.
73.
That is for the 3 figures. Entertainment Earth tends to solicit the Diamond Select figures in like a whole package deal. But yeah, that's what I was able to.
Yeah, so they maybe will do individual. Yeah, they will do individually. They're good. Like the sculpt, the paintwork is fantastic, and I don't know what articulation you would even want on these, but it's just like they're bricks, right? But I don't even know like what I would even do with it because
besides
of the designs.
Display it,
Yeah. So it's like they're bricks, but they're supposed to be bricks, I guess.
Yeah, their range of like Santa Claus, you just articulating his arms, right? There's nothing else
with the beard, you can't do anything. Yeah,
and then his legs, you can't see them; they're like always underneath him. I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, at least Jack's got a fair amount. Jack's got a fair amount of articulation.
All right, but yeah, scheduled for November 2024.
And maybe for the 50th anniversary, we'll have the whole team.
Maybe that coming up.
I don't know.
Next
Series 4.
Yep, Series 4. Next up from Diamond Select, they are continuing their Rebel Moon pretty quick. We talked about the Rebel Moon figures a couple months ago, and now we're getting Wave 2. Now, they are just 2 figures at a time, but we're getting Admiral Atticus Noble. This is like the villain guy. He's the baddie. He's terrible. And we're also getting General Titus, Damon Hussoon, gladiator guy.
Not yet.
So, honestly, like, have you watched Rebel Moon yet?
No.
I liked it for what it is. It's not like the greatest movie in the whole world, but I liked it for what it was. And I don't know, it was a good time. And these guys are definitely needed in the line. And hopefully the next wave gives us the main character. And there's like another like rebel that they fight with too. No, I feel like we're doing good on this line. Cranking them out. They're giving them to us 2 at a time. That's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah, General Titus has a great likeness to the actor. And I feel like he has a lot of very unique pieces that could work for customizers, and he just looks like he could belong in your Star Wars. Whereas like the Admiral Atticus, because I'm always thinking, because like this was like kind of meant to be a Star Wars project, right? So I'm always thinking like, how can I use these pieces as like in my Star Wars? But this one is just like George said, no zippers, no buttons, right? So this one you can't do anything with this one. This one is just your Nazi general with your Indiana Jones figures. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. No, I think that's why that's why I'm like interested in these figures, is because they are delving into like that like old sci-fi, right? Like the dusty, dirty, not utopian sci-fi. And I agree with you. Like my eye is more liking these because I could potentially use them somewhere else. Yeah. $50 to $25 each, November 2024 as well. That released.
I wonder if like that head would scale so you can make like a custom his Guardians of the Galaxy character. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I make a custom of that guy.
They are 7-inch, right? It's the Diamond Select.
Yeah, but usually the heads might work. I feel like if anything.
Yeah, if anything. But there's those two. We'll see what the next wave brings us. I'm excited. All right, little news for the Star Wars Black Series figures. They are giving us a Walmart exclusive Night Owl. This is going to go up during their collector con that they do during March. $25 for just a base Night Owl. We're using a lot of parts here, but it's just
not a lot of parts. It's just the same figure.
Right, the Bo-Katan or I can't remember
Casca Reeves.
Right, so just getting those, filling out your Night Owl team. Mandos, everyone loves Mandos.
Yeah, I actually prefer this. I feel like there was like kind of an uproar with this, right? Just because if you look at Casca Reeves versus this, because Bo, of course, has a very unique paint job, right? But Casca is essentially this figure. The only thing that are different is kind of the gray accents, right? Because Casca is all blue. But I appreciate this more than getting gimmick repaints like this, like getting like the Credit Collection Bo-Katan, where it's just like this is not a character. Whereas at least this is a character that appeared, even if it's for a second. I don't care. I would rather have in-universe repaints. And I feel like with Star Wars, because of the armored characters, there's so many opportunities for that than getting gimmick collections, right? So I'm glad that they did this.
This does also, like, with having these kind of base bodies, you could add a little paint here and there, like, paint a shoulder pauldron in a different color. You could quickly customize this into your own Mando.
Yeah, I did one. I repainted like a yellow one.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So like that possibility is there, and I think this is a good starting point for people if they want to get it.
Yeah, don't get this one though. Get the $10 Bo-Katan
With the dual holsters, right?
Yeah. That's true. You're right. That's a good shout out to point that out. That is the only difference. You're right. Is a single holster. You're right.
Yeah. All right. But that will be showing up in the collector con over at Walmart. All right, let's jump over to Mezco Toys. They did their Mezco Toy Con or whatever, and we missed a little bit of reveals here. The first one was the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse 1/12 collection Miles. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this figure. It could be them trying to do the comic or the animation style, but face doesn't look good. It looks very dead.
Yes.
I don't know.
The proportions are off. Like, his torso's too big. You know what I'm saying? His limbs are too big. He should be way slenderer, right? Like, something's off with the proportions. And not only that, this figure has almost made me realize that Mezco has sucked for a while now. Yeah. I feel like I always kind of gave them a pass because they were kind of the only ones doing fully soft goods figures for such a long time. But now that SH Figure Arts and even Good Smile Company with Figma, and now we're even seeing like
Toys.
Other third parties, right? Like there's like these the Joy Toy 1/6 Frontline Chaos lines.
Yeah.
That they're doing soft goods, and even who else?
Haya.
Yeah, where they're doing highly articulated soft goods. Because if you look at his elbows, that's the range, straight up. That's legit the range. And so to have a Spider-Man character with that range is just appalling. Like, nobody wants a Spider-Man that can't pose. Like, what's the point of that toy, you know?
And no, sorry, I'm thinking of the Hot Toys Spider-Man 29.9 debacle, right? Where they released him with just like fully plastic, and then they had to go back and redo him as soft goods. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Sorry, for some reason I thought that was Mezco.
No.
But yeah, I agree.
Yeah, this almost made me just because I had like the Catwoman too, like the Catwoman Mezco Catwoman. Terrible articulation, like single jointed knees, single jointed elbows. And I can't believe I paid like $60 for that figure.
Yeah.
And this is going to be that same situation where you're paying such a high price point, and it's like Mezco can't get away with the excuse that they're doing soft goods anymore.
You can't keep getting away with it.
Because so many other companies have stepped up their game that now Mezco is honestly garbage.
All right, there you go. There's that hot take from Josh. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they get some backlash. Maybe they respond to the fans.
Oh my gosh, this has gotten some backlash.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. So I'm pretty sure they've heard it. So we'll see what they do. All right, but they also revealed nothing more, a animated series Batman and animated series Joker. Now, again, these are animations. We can't really see the whole figure, what the proportions are. From what I can tell, it looks like the show.
Yeah,
we'll see.
They look good.
Yeah,
from this picture, we'll see.
Yeah, from these pictures, right? From the faces.
I bet they're going to kind of be the same situation where the articulation is not going to be there, and they need to do something. They need to progress. Like Mezco, I think, to survive. Hopefully, these have better articulation than what they've been putting out.
You have to innovate.
Yeah.
You have to be better. You have to get better if you want your money.
Exactly.
Okay. But that rams up the Mezco Toy Fair. Let's go ahead and jump over to SH Figure Arts. They announced their Ahsoka Tano from the Mandalore, or from the Ahsoka show, excuse me. Roughly around $88, 13,200 yen. Scheduled for July 2024, and it's currently, or the pre-order should open here soon, March 4th. So keep an eye out for that. But let's take a look at the figure. We're getting soft goods cape here. It is very bulky on top with the hood. Not sure what material they're using or what it is, but it does look to be wired. At least the brim of the hood.
The sides and the brim are both wired.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you got the lightsaber effects here. Yeah,
it's one of my favorite games to play. Mafex versus Figure Arts, because they oftentimes do the same figures.
Right.
And I think the Figure Arts cape is better, but that's probably about it. Besides the cape, I think the Mafex likeness is a lot better, especially when they do that dark side, like squished face. That face looks weird. This face, what is that, man?
Yeah, this is like she smelled a fart.
Yeah, something weird. And like, I think they made it worse because they angled her chin down. Like maybe if her chin was jutted out a little bit, it would be less bad. But the way it is posed like this, it looks weird.
Yeah, it looks bad. It looks like, she's like straining herself. I get it. I get the pose, but it just looks like she's smelling farts, man.
Excuse me, do you mind not farting while I'm saving the world?
Exactly, something's weird.
But yeah, it is kind of interesting. You also get the little star map, or the map that always after the MacGuffin there after in the show. So it's kind of cool little accessory. It does open up too.
Yeah, one thing I will say is, I don't know. Do you feel that her Leku, the stripes on them are too gray?
Honestly, yeah, they look super gray to me. Like, there's no blue.
I feel like even in her live action interpretations in Mandalorian and Ahsoka, they're a little bit bluer. Like they're not as bright as blue like in the animated, right? But they're still blue.
Yeah, I agree. They do look look gray.
Like there's zero blue. You know what I'm saying? They should add at least I think a tint of blue in the Leku stripes. That would have made it look better, I think.
All right, but there we go. There's that SH figure art, and they're having fun doing big pants. Someone who doesn't have big pants. We got our boy Spider Punk, Hobie Brown from SH Figure. And they give you both head sculpts, $66, 9,900 yen, scheduled for a July 2024 release. As well, pre-orders will go up for this one as well at March 4th. So this one, being Hobie, he is actually taller than the 6-inch scale. 6-inch. I think he's like 6.8 inches, so he's almost 7 inches tall. Well, no, 6.8 inches tall. Just because he is a taller.
Which that's even justifies the price even more. I'm so glad that this figure is not a exclusive, like a Tamashii Nations or Bandai exclusive. Because the Spider-Man 2099, like I really wanted that figure, but because it was exclusive, it was like $125, and like that's just not worth it, For $66, and like you mentioned, it is a larger figure, so that's a really good price, and especially because the Legends one didn't come with the unmasked head sculpt.
Right.
And for me, that's the biggest part with like figure arts. When they add that just makes it like I'm not even gonna bother trying to hunt down the Legends. I'm just gonna get this.
Right, yeah, and the Spider-Man 29 also came with the Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah, that's why I wanted that one, but no.
But yeah, no, this one looks good. I love the how shiny his boots are. Like you can, just feel the different textures that he's got on.
For sure, it adds a lot of depth to the piece, like in contrast with his pants, right? Yeah.
And the Hobie Brown head sculpt, dude, looks good, dude. Big old hair, like love it.
Yeah, thanks for pointing out, because I was actually going to mention something. Like I love also too that how dark they made him, because I feel like oftentimes with Hasbro, and I don't know if it's intentional or not, but for a lot of times for brown characters, they'll really lighten them up. Like I was really disappointed when they did the live action interpretations of the Rebels characters, right? Because like Ezra and Kanan are kind of brown, and then when we got those Black Series figures, they were white. And I was like, what the heck is this? And not just that, like, there's plenty of examples where they just like will really brighten the skin tone,
right.
Light. Yeah, and
that
I feel like if Hasbro would have done this character, they would have lightened his skin tone up. And I'm glad they made it like this dark.
Yeah, because that's how, Daniel Kaluuya is that dark.
Yeah, that's how it is. It should be, yeah.
It should be. Actual representation. But yeah, it comes with this guitar, comes with the spiked up head, like cool hands. It's a cool figure now. I am
for sure.
Excited.
I'm hyped for this one.
Yeah,
this one's sick.
All right, next up, we got a little teaser here from a Demon Slayer from SH Figures.
Giyu, dude. No, this is so sick because I think I mentioned this in the previous episode before, but Giyu was when Figma did it, it was a super exclusive, right? So like, we know when they do exclusives, these figures end up being like triple digits, like $100, $110. That's how they are. So like everybody passed on the Figma Giyu because it was that price. So Figure Art's coming in clutch again, man.
Yeah, getting you the figures you want, and building up their Demon Slayer figures, and with the Demon Slayer figures again, like with the Ahsoka stuff, right? The baggy pants that they have, they're learning how to do that, and I think
for sure. Yes, like they're getting a lot of experience in that genre, because especially maybe next up, SH Figures give us some FX Shogun figures. Come on, they did Rebel Moon. That'd be sick.
That's cool, yeah. But yeah, like Rurouni Kenshin that we talked about last week. Again, big pants, big samurai pants, but the articulation is there, and the sculpt and the silhouette still stays.
Yeah, for sure.
But Giyu will be coming up here soon. Just a little reveal. Nothing, no solid
little teaser
on that. Yeah. All right, let's jump over to Mayfix here. Just wanted to update everybody. Mayfix did finally reveal the full figures of Kane and Johnny Wick. And the only thing I'm adding here is just kind of the things that we missed. But just a closer look at the face sculpts. They did Donnie Yen justice here, man. Another blind character did, but man, just the likeness is so good there.
For sure.
Keanu looks good as well.
Yeah, Keanu looks good, but Donnie Yen for me is like 10 out of 10, right? But the Keanu, I feel like there's some, maybe the eyes are like a little close together. Something about...
You talked about it the last figure. So something with their sculpting for Keanu has been off.
I don't know. Like, it's good. I'll give it like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, but there's something that's like missing. I don't know how to, I think it's the eyes.
I think you said the eyes were too close together.
Yeah, that's what it is. Essentially, that one, it just looks like they're too close. Something.
Right. And maybe it's the angle. Who knows? I don't know.
Could be.
But yeah, Donnie Yen's amazing. So currently on Entertainment Earth, you can pick these up for $109 or $110. But if you jump over to Ami Ami, you can pick it up for roughly $70.76. Now, that doesn't include shipping, of course. So that's kind of why you're seeing these prices.
Yeah.
Right.
And with shipping, it'll probably be like $15. So it'll still be cheaper.
Right. If you go through Ami Ami. Because that 110 it does not include Entertainment Earth's shipping. But oh no, they do free shipping after.
Yeah, they do free. Yeah, if it's over 70, this is free shipping.
So yeah, there's that difference there. And Kane is also that same price again. Ami Ami price down low in the orange, and then Entertainment Earth's price up in the top there. So you choose where you go. We just had some kind of people commenting, be like, "Where the heck are you finding this for $76?" And so I just want to be clear, like, yeah, you might have these domestic sites that solicit it for $109, but there are other sites that you potentially go through if you want.
Yeah. I think the factor is people like think, whoa, it's so cheap, but they don't realize they have to pay for overseas shipping.
Right,
it's not even just shipping, it's overseas shipping.
Yeah, that's Ami Ami is, coming from Japan. You're importing it from Japan.
Yeah. And like usually I'm talking about you've like $15 for the cheapest shipping. And that takes like 3 months. So like if you want like to get a little bit faster, you gotta pay a little higher coin.
Right, a little higher. But here's the stuff that John Wick comes with here: rifle, shotty, those pistols.
Oh, he comes with the incinerator shotgun. That's sick. Remember the movie Doom? It lit the
fire breath.
Yeah.
So there you go. Here's what John Wick comes with, and here's what Kane comes with: his little musket, pistol, pencil versus Kane sheath.
Man, I really hope next we get that the guy with the dog and the vest.
We'll see, dude.
I want that guy next.
We'll see what Mayfix does, and Mayfix usually goes. They do a lot. Yeah, they go
a couple deep. Yeah, they go a couple deep. I mean, it's not. They're not gonna get the hush treatment, but
right. One thing cool about Kane though is he will come with swappable arms, so that you can get him in a sweatered version. So not only will he be coming in a suit version, where is he? So the suit with the arms there, but you can also take the arms off, as well as that coat off, and swap the sweater arms. So kind of really cool to get 2 looks for Kane at that same price point.
That is cool, and I wonder if maybe it's compatible like with your other John Wicks, and maybe you could have like a jacketless John Wick, because sometimes John Wick takes off his jacket, so it might even work.
True. That's true. So yeah, there we go. There's that little extra feature with Kane. All right, let's jump over to Hyatt Toys. Hyatt Toys has got the new Godzilla figures. These are coming from the New Kingdom movie. So we recently talked about the 2014 version, which is honestly my favorite version of Godzilla from the MonsterVerse, just because how thick he is and snouty he is. But this will be from the New Kingdom movie. And this is just the $50 there, July 2024. It's their basic exquisite, and it's just kind of your base Godzilla figure from the new movie.
One thing I do like about it, I like how coarse like the details and texture is on the thing. I feel like previous, like when NECA and Figure Arts did it, and it might be just like a design change, right? It might have been that NECA and Figure Arts were doing it accurate, and maybe they just kind of made the scales a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
But it's looking like it has way more texture than previous Godzilla releases that I have.
Yeah, and technically, in the movie, something happens where he like evolves. So this is like the
oh, okay, really?
Godzilla. Yeah, I think from the trailers, what I was able to gather is like everything was fine with
maybe
the
more radiation. Well,
he went to sleep. Took an ice break.
Ice bath.
Yeah, an ice bath, and he was just frozen, and then he had to get awakened. So he's like a different version. But Haya is doing this figure as well as a separate, like the pink radiation, right? The Super Saiyan here. This is just the evolved version where he's like powering up in that pink. Super Saiyan God form. So 2 figures.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking on that? Are you thinking that looks translucent? I can't really tell.
I don't think it looks translucent. I think that's the same figure, just repainted with the pink on top. I don't think
I mean, but the white is really white, like at the top. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I don't think it's translucent though.
Yeah, could be. Because yeah, it's not getting that. It's not glowing, right? It's not glowing like it should be. And I think I think the figure arts one looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Because it picks up the light better.
But yeah, again, just that same figure, getting that powered up version. And I like that they included this picture because whoever posed this watched the trailer.
Yeah, that's what he's running, dude. That's what he's got, that like full deep running stance. They're moving like so, like their weight mass moves like this, like boom, dude, like boom.
So I'm excited about that. This made me like really enjoy the figure here. But yeah, no, it's cool.
I know, and now this like leads us to believe like they'll probably give us now a Kong from this Kingdom movie, you know. And I love that game, you know, Mayfix versus Figure Arts. Now we can do Figure Arts versus Haya, dude. Haya's picking it up.
Yeah, and hopefully we get like, since this is like the potentially later in the movie Godzilla, we also get the later in the movie Kong where he has the robot arm.
Yeah,
the trailer he has a robot arm, so we'll see.
Yeah. Power glove.
Yeah.
No, this movie's gonna be sick.
I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. All right, let's take it around the net, friends. Fighting Armor is doing their Cyclops figure. This is just where the concept is you take Marvel characters and what if Tony Stark built them a suit of armor? And I'm kind of digging this Cyclops armor here, dude. Something about it, but 102.92. This is on Hobby Link Japan, or pre-order there. But yeah, Sentinel fighting armor. And yeah, the blue, the gold, just that Cyclops color, dude, it does look good.
For sure. And this line's been going on for quite a while, and I feel like there's always hit or misses, not based off the execution of the company, because I feel like they always do a phenomenal job with these figures, right? The paint abs, the sculpt, everything. It's more so which superhero they choose. It just works with Cyclops. Like, I love this figure. Like, I don't have any fighting armor figures, but I might want to. This might be my first one. It
does look good, dude. It just works. The outfit works here. You get some blast effects. Just got done blasting somebody. A little smoke effect there, and the back panels on his back open up, kind of just adding more little intricacies there to make it more like an Iron Man figure. Man. I think.
And it's just like I want to kind of make a custom now of like an Iron Man figure with a single slit. No, a single slit. Well, you could do that. That'd be sick. That would be really cool, actually. But I was thinking of just doing like shaving out, doing a single slit Iron Man visor, because I feel like that's the look that I like. It looks sick.
Yeah, that would be looking cool. Yeah, and my favorite accessory here for this figure is that thumbs up. Just, you know, Scott being a Boy Scout here.
And let's see, we've gotten Scott now. They've done the Wolverine.
Deadpool, I think we got.
Deadpool.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've done
any of the other X-Men though.
Oh, they've done Cap. They did do Cap. Yeah. But yeah, so I think so far Wolverine and Gambit. Like, what would you say would be like another one that you would want to see? Because like I said, I think it's more based off of the character. Yeah. I think whether it comes out good or bad.
Magneto would look good.
They've done actually Magneto. Okay. They've done Magneto. Yeah, they have. It was sick. It was actually really good.
Oof.
Let us know in the comments what character you think would look sick in an Iron Man armor. Like, because I feel like there's got to be some more. They also done, I think, a Spider-Man, I believe. Maybe. Honestly, I'm thinking I would like to see like a Daredevil. That would be kind of cool, just because I feel like it is already red, and you could get like a little ears on the Iron Man suit. I think would look cool.
That would be little horns. All right. But that will go ahead and end our show today, friends. I got cats around. But let's go ahead and talk about our pick of the week. So let us know down below your pick of the week as we discuss ours. All right, Josh, what are you thinking?
Easy. That's Spider-Punk. Yeah, easy. Spider-Punk destroyed the competition this week. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, everything about it, the alternate head sculpt, there's nothing to complain. Everything's good.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of really good things there. The size, the paint apps, everything looks really good to me as well. Okay, nice pick, man. Nice pick. What do I go with? Dang, I don't know what I go with.
You're a Godzilla, man.
I do love Godzilla. I don't know.
They got the Cyclops, is really nice. The Kane's nice. You got the Mayfix Miles.
Oh boy. Honestly, can I do Spiro Toys Chameleon?
Yeah.
I'm digging it. Okay, I'm gonna
Spiro
go
Toys
Spiro
Chameleon, heck
Toys
yeah.
Chameleon, the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. I don't know why, dude. I'm getting like what's Uka from the Cosmic Legions, Ox Crew.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That little orange
Dude, the
guy?
eyes, dude, the eyes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I just feel like I have like a voice for this character already in my head. Like I'm already like starting to build a personality for him, and I love when a toy can do that for you, right?
Yeah.
So
And I feel like chameleons, they just like look so dumb. And
Yeah,
like that's what's lovable about them. Because like their eyes are like cockeyed, so they just
Yeah.
look so dumb.
I think that's definitely it right there. You got it right on the head. All right, friends. Well, let us know down below your pick of the weeks here. And as always, we're every Saturday. Tune in, catch us 9 o'clock. Sorry, excuse me. Every Saturday, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. We're dropping these weekly videos.
Mountain time.
Mountain time. That's right. MST. Come join our conversation. Come tell us what you guys liked from the week, what we missed, you enjoyed.
Yeah, just to keep up to date. There's so many releases, right? Just keep up to date with everything.
There's always going to be news. And we're also dropping videos of like reviews and stuff. I got a couple customizing things that we're going to be doing, some dio things as well. And also check us out on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of our photos there of kind of some toy photography and kind of getting into that as well. So different places where you guys can check us out. But as always, friends, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.